closed all Chipotles nationwide today to have a nationwide team meeting and discuss new safety procedures. And with all the attention in the headlines, we wanted to know how the Chipotle restaurant in Marion counties were doing. Our Call 6 team has been digging into that. Call 6 investigator Paris Lubell joins us now with what they're finding. Paris?
Hey, Erica, the restaurant here near IUPUI is back open after that team meeting today. It lasted about 4 hours, but we dug through health department records to see how the Chipotles were doing here in Marion County, and it prompted some new questions after we saw some issues pop up over and over again. Just the other day, we went to Chipotle for lunch with our cameras rolling. We wanted to see if anything looked out of place, but to an untrained eye, it's hard to tell.
I'm going to do chicken.
So we asked the experts to weigh in.
Food safety is especially important to us.
That's Jillian Hicks with the Marion County Health Department. She and a team of inspectors are responsible for making sure the food you eat is safe.
Dealing with people's health, people can be admitted to the hospital or, take off work due to being ill, and, so many things can happen just by making that one food safety mistake.
In Indy, all of the Chipotles were in pretty good shape, according to the health department. But out of the 8 in Marion County, 3 locations top the list in violations, 61 in all. And all 3 restaurants are on the city's north side. 3340 West 86th Street had 19 violations. 3625 East 96th Street had 23 violations. And 1560 East 86th had 19 violations. Out of those 61 violations, none of them were bad enough to close down the restaurants, but 18 of them were considered critical issues. According to the health department records, the most common issues at Chipotle were not keeping food at the right temperature and employees not changing their gloves. The report says the inspector found that the sour cream and the shredded cheese on the line were too hot. The sour cream measured at 51 degrees and the cheese at 50 degrees. The correct temperature, 41 degrees, according to the health department. The report also says that the inspector saw several employees putting on gloves before washing their hands. A big no-no.
You can't touch the outside of the glove if your hands are dirty and then go and prep a salad or something like that.
And it was even something we saw on our trip to Chipotle. When our Call 6 photographer ordered his meal, the employee didn't wash her hands before putting on gloves. But inspectors can't be everywhere, and when you see a problem or get sick, they say you should call the health department and make a report. They say every tip is helpful.
Those complaints give us another opportunity to go into the establishment and check out their food handling.
And it's also a good time to remind employees how to be safe.
So I always ask them, how many times does it take for you to make a mistake? And, it just takes one in order to make someone sick.